After the 21st Martial Arts Tournament, Goku sets off on a quest for the 4-star Dragon Ball, transitioning the manga directly into the Red Ribbon Army storyline. In contrast, the animation introduces some original content. It begins with a brief background on the nameless contestant's hometown, where he returns to quench his thirst. While discussing the peculiar drought conditions with the Elder, they suspect that something might be wrong upstream, prompting Nameless to investigate. He soon encounters a strange bird during his journey, only to be rescued by Goku, who happens to be nearby. Doesn't that bird look oddly familiar? Upon reaching the upstream area, they find the water block. The Jiren tribe has cleverly used the rubber ring that trapped Goku to create an outdoor swimming pool. Goku resolves the issue with a Kamehameha, leaving Jiren feeling awkward. Just as the river begins to flow again, a sandstorm sweeps in. Shortly after, a mobile water source appears near the village, serving as an additional element in the anime that complements the manga. Goku continues his Dragon Ball search, while Pilaf brings in Mr. Mixed Rice, the second most skilled in Dragon Ball technology, Bulma being the first. Pilaf has built a lavish sky fortress, indicating he's genuinely wealthy. With a Dragon Ball located in a nearby village, Pilaf sets out to find it. Goku, meanwhile, follows after village kids who have stolen his Dragon Radar, and a mysterious army is also on the hunt for the Dragon Balls. This sets the stage for a chase involving all three parties, primarily highlighting Pilaf's technological prowess, along with a subplot featuring Axiom impersonating Goku to obtain a Dragon Ball from the Ox King. Is Toya attempting a full homage to Journey to the West? In line with the idea that it's a shonen manga but still needs a romantic subplot, Goku and Chi-Chi also go on a date. Once Pilaf acquires a Dragon Ball, a chaotic three-way battle breaks out between him, Goku, and the mysterious army, culminating in the colonel of the mysterious army securing the Dragon Ball, prompting Pilaf to seek out Piccolo for the next story arc. There's even a moment featuring Goku and a monkey, nodding to the Flower Fruit Mountain storyline from Journey to the West. To make things clearer for viewers, Master Roshi explains the legend of the Dragon Balls, noting they were once a single large jewel, but were split into 7 due to human greed. Let's chalk it up as a legend. It's not critical. Finally, the main plot kicks off, revealing that the mysterious army is indeed the Red Ribbon Army. They are all on a quest for the Dragon Balls, so their paths are destined to cross. Goku first locates the 5-star Dragon Ball. After defeating a group of minor henchmen, he gets ready to leave, only to have Saluba blow up the flying Nimbus with a rocket launcher, which angers Goku and leads to a fight. Goku executes a flashy tail whip attack, easily taking down Saluba. With his Nimbus gone, he uses a universal capsule to have a robot fly them away. They land in the snowy north, but the freezing temperatures cause the robot to freeze, leading to a crash. Goku is then rescued by a red-haired girl, while General White of the Red Ribbon Army, tasked with hunting for the Dragon Balls in the area, is also searching for Goku, primarily to steal the Dragon Radar. The girl informs Goku that the Red Ribbon Army has kidnapped the village chief and is forcing the villagers to search for the Dragon Balls. After learning the situation, Goku resolves to defeat General White. He first takes care of the henchmen who followed his tracks, then changes into winter gear and heads out. What follows is a classic adventure through Muscle Tower, where each level is filled with enemies. Goku jumps to the second level and quickly defeats the henchmen there, then strips down to enter the third level, where he faces a robot that resembles Arnold Schwarzenegger. Initially, Goku struggles to defeat it, and his Kamehameha attack only knocks off one of its heads. The robot remains unaffected, but eventually, it runs out of battery power and is defeated. The fourth level is guarded by a ninja who has a comical resemblance to Shin Yumon. This ninja clumsily handles his tools and, during a game of hide-and-seek, Goku amusingly advises him to drink more hot water. After some antics, they finally engage in a serious battle. However, as we know, for ninjas, the resilience of certain body parts is key. Following more shenanigans, the ninja finally uses the shadow clone technique. Unable to discern the real one, Goku hides momentarily, only to hear the ninja admit that he is actually one of Quintuplet. The original, having lost his sword due to Goku's earlier attack, is soon identified, and Goku quickly defeats the other 4. The ninja then scurries to a higher level and releases Android 8, who breaks free of his bonds. Being a pacifist, Android 8 refuses to fight, leading the ninja to threaten him with a bomb inside his body. However, Goku destroys the remote control, simultaneously defeating the ninja. Goku then reaches the 4.5 level, a maze manipulated by General White, where he finds himself stuck. At that moment, Android 8 reappears and leads Goku out. They discover an exit and escape, as there's no entrance to the 5th level, allowing them to directly enter the 6th. Upon encountering White on the 6th level, Goku gets trapped and falls back to the 5th level, where a large pink dragon awaits. Due to its size, it rebounds Goku's attacks and can even generate electrical shocks with its tentacles. However, compared to the universal exploding palm, it's not overly formidable. What's surprising, though, is its ability to reflect Goku's Kamehameha attack. Out of nowhere, Goku remembers the freezing principle that the little girl mentioned earlier. He punches through a wall to create a hole and hides in Android 8's embrace, causing the large pink dragon to freeze solid. Goku then delivers a powerful kick, shattering the dragon into pieces. Afterward, he and Android 8 head back to the 6th level. General White attempts to ambush Goku but fails. He then challenges Goku directly, only to receive a severe beating. However, while While Goku is momentarily distracted, White seizes his tail, rendering him weak. With a smug grin, White throws Goku against the wall, seemingly unaware of Goku's tail weakness. Goku quickly recovers and retaliates, but Android 8 stops him. White then discreetly retrieves a gun, pretends to surrender, and offers to lead them to the village chief. Taking advantage of the chief's moment to grab his coat, White captures him and threatens Goku. The chief heroically insists they should focus on defeating White and that he is willing to sacrifice himself for the village. In such a situation, Goku would normally take it seriously. However, the chief quickly shifts his stance, saying it would be great if they could save him too. Next, White threatens Android 8, saying that if he kills Goku, the chief will be released, otherwise the chief will face dire consequences. Android 8 struggles internally with this dilemma. Goku steps forward, and White instructs him to turn around and fires a shot. When he tries to shoot again, Android 8 intervenes and blocks the bullet. Now furious, Android 8 realizes that White has run out of ammunition and delivers a powerful punch, sending White flying. Once the dust settles, everyone emerges safely, and Android 8 takes it upon himself to destroy the place. They then visit the little girl's house, where Android 8 reveals he has a 2-star Dragon Ball. He explains he kept it hidden because he knew White planned to destroy the village after locating the Dragon Balls. Moved by this revelation, the village chief invites Android 8 to stay with him. It's important to note that what comes next is original content created for the anime. Because of the bomb inside him, Android 8 is reluctant to put them in danger. However, they remember that there is a scientist in the village who might be able to help, so they decide to seek his assistance. On their journey, they find themselves being followed by the ninja who survived. Upon reaching the scientist house, the ninja threatens him into stealing the Dragon Balls, asserting that since Android 8 was created by him, he's responsible for it. Unsurprisingly, Goku retrieves the Dragon Balls. While Goku brings rice balls, the Dragon Balls are still at the little girl's home. The scientist removes the bomb from Android 8 and everyone is grateful. Goku tosses the bomb away, and it lands on the unfortunate ninja. This part is important as it conflicts with later plot points in Dragon Ball Z, likely overlooked during the anime's production, so just enjoy the moment. Since the Dragon Radar is broken, Goku decides to head to West City to get Bulma to fix it. The next day, guided by an elder's reminder, Goku calls for the flying Nimbus and flies to West City. After some trouble, he finally makes it to Bulma's house with the help of the police, just as she returns from skipping school. It's worth noting how massive Bulma's house is. After some friendly banter with Bulma's dad, she agrees to help Goku repair the Dragon Radar. Noticing that Goku has only found 2 Dragon Balls, she decides to join him on his quest and invents a mini wristband that allows her to shrink. This way, Goku can carry her on the Nimbus, but she accidentally gets stepped on by her mother. When Goku inquires about Oolong and Yamcha, Bulma's mom mentions they are in a cold war, mainly because Yamcha is too popular with the ladies. This prompts Bulma to stubbornly decide to accompany Goku, wishing to ask Shenron for a better boyfriend. The anime introduces an original subplot here. The Red Ribbon Army hires treasure hunter Heiseki to steal the 2 Dragon Balls from Goku. At first glance, one might think she is Launch, but her hair is a lighter shade, and naturally Heiseki fails. In a humorous moment, while posing as a fortune teller, Heiseki remarks that Goku has 2 round balls, prompting him to hilariously drop his pants to show her. This scene adds to Bulma's misunderstanding about Yamcha. With that, Bulma and Goku embark on their Dragon Ball quest again. As they continue searching, the Red Ribbon Army's commander and his black lieutenant are mobilizing troops to hunt down Goku. Following the radar, Goku and Bulma head to the sea, where they find that General Blue is also in pursuit of the same Dragon Ball. General Blue is known for his extreme cleanliness and a rather flamboyant demeanor. Goku arrives at an island near the Dragon Ball's location, but since it's underwater, Bulma mistakenly pulls out a universal capsule meant for her father. In keeping with the series' trend of older characters sharing similar interests, this capsule is completely useless. Determined, Goku dives in to find the Dragon Ball, but the water is too deep, forcing him to return to Bulma. Meanwhile, Bulma attempts to buy capsules on the island, only to be discovered by Red Ribbon Army soldiers, leading her to make a frantic escape, with planes unable to catch up. Goku then appears and defeats the enemies, prompting them to seek help from Master Roshi, who is currently engrossed in a movie. When they ask to borrow his submarine, Roshi offers to trade it for the mini wristband. Unfortunately, Launch is using the submarine to grocery shop, so they'll have to wait a bit. Meanwhile, the Red Ribbon Army's commander and lieutenant, using the radar, determine that Roshi's house is Goku's base and send General Blue to scout it. While waiting, Goku goes fishing and ends up finding Mr. Turtle's son. After a few omitted details that might be inappropriate for kids, a shrunken Master Roshi is flushed out of the toilet just as Krillin and the others arrive. Krillin mentions that there are pirate treasures in the nearby waters, so he joins Bulma and Goku, forgetting the 2 Dragon Balls left at Roshi's place. They dive underwater to search for the Dragon Balls, while General Blue, having locked onto their location, prepares to split his forces. One group will attack Roshi's house, while he goes after Goku. As one might expect, the group attacking Roshi's house meets a swift defeat, as Master Roshi takes them out with a single punch and even catches bullets barehanded. Even if Launch is taken hostage, she can manage to retaliate and turn the tables with a sneeze. Meanwhile, Goku and the others arrive at an underwater cave entrance. General Blue takes his shot and fires a torpedo, prompting Goku and his friends to dive into the cave to escape. They manage to make it inside just as Blue, having learned from his defeat at Kame House, becomes more cautious. As Bulma and the group navigate through the tunnel, Goku presses a button illuminating a row of lights. Confused, the group realizes they might have stumbled upon a pirate treasure base, which General Blue also discovers. With pirate treasures come traps, and while Goku and his friends maneuver through a trap-filled corridor, the Red Ribbon Army isn't so lucky, leaving only General Blue behind. He finds a button next to a trap and enters a secret passage. Meanwhile, Goku falls into a pitfall trap. They initially hold onto each other, but eventually fall. In a critical moment, Goku uses his power pole to save everyone, while Blue finds himself in a pool filled with electric eels. He manages to handle the situation easily. Soon, Goku and the group reach an underground harbor where a guard robot attacks them. Goku and Krillin team up, showing great coordination, but the robot proves difficult to defeat, as Bulma and Krillin's attacks miss the mark. In the end, Bulma drives a vehicle straight into the robot, knocking it into the water. However, while they are distracted, the robot drags Goku underwater and electrocutes him. Goku breaks free, but a rock pins his tail down, leaving him weakened. Bulma and Krillin keep running until they find a control room, where Bulma is unable to stop the defense system. They manage to escape with the help of Goku's power pole. Goku uses a technique called Falling Fist to finally take down the robot. As the base starts to collapse, Krillin and the others manage to escape, marking their path, but General Blue changes the markings to lead Goku further away, causing him to end up on a large octopus. After some tussles with the octopus, Goku gets caught. Cleverly, he uses the Kamehameha to turn the octopus into grilled octopus, while Bulma and the others swim out through a well and into a hidden chamber. Krillin defeats a statue trap and opens one of 3 treasure chests, revealing a mechanical dummy inside. Bulma instructs him to open the copper chest, which holds a golden key. They insert it into the statue, and treasure appears. At this point, General Blue, who had been lurking, reveals himself. Bulma swoons, but Blue shows no interest. Krillin and Blue then clash in a fight. Krillin is at a disadvantage, but he manages to kick Blue in the face with an afterimage technique, which infuriates Blue, who then uses his psychic powers to freeze Krillin in place. A brutal fight ensues, and just as Krillin seems about to be crushed by a falling rock, Bulma offers to trade a Dragon Ball for his life, but Blue coldly refuses and prepares to strike again. In a dramatic moment, Goku leaps in, seeing Krillin battered and bruised. Filled with fury, Goku readies himself to take on General Blue. After several skirmishes, Goku landed a kick to Bru's face and head, prompting Bru to prepare his superpowers again. When they locked eyes, Goku was frozen in place. Bru threatened him with a gun to reveal the location of the Dragon Ball, but a mouse appeared, startling Bru and breaking his concentration. Seizing the moment, Goku defeated Bru before he could regain control. As the cave began to collapse, Goku dove back in to retrieve the Dragon Ball, bringing along the mouse that had saved him. Meanwhile, Bulma and Krillin surfaced in a submarine, only to run out of fuel. Goku used his Kamehameha to propel them to safety, but Bru followed closely behind. On the shore, Goku discovered they had retrieved the 3-star Dragon Ball, and they decided to head back to Master Roshi's place. Bru stealthily followed them with a bundle of ropes. Bulma offered her diamonds as compensation for the submarine, but just then, blonde Lanchi appeared, snatched the diamonds and ran off, something everyone was used to, as she always returned. After a brief rest at Master Roshi's, Bru used his powers to bind everyone and steal the 3 Dragon Balls, leaving behind a timed bomb. At a crucial moment, Lanchi transformed back and freed Goku, who then threw the bomb away and summoned the Nimbus to chase Bru. Bru, realizing he couldn't shake Goku, sped up, leading them to a familiar village with a recognizable sun and pig. This was indeed Penguin Village, another creation of Akira Toriyama, where characters made guest appearances. Goku met Aral for the first time and hopped on the Nimbus to search for Bru, with Aral playfully following along. Meanwhile, Bru encountered Sparrowman, a character who could transform into a superhero by eating sparrows, albeit ineffectively. Bru stole Sparrowman's vehicle to find Dr. Sunbei for a plane, while Taro and Akane made appearances, reinforcing the interconnected universe. After Bru's vehicle broke down, a young boy helped him fix it, making Bru blush. The sun soon caught up, leading to the vehicle's theft. Goku continued his pursuit, while Aral's antics made Bru question his sanity. Eventually, Goku sought out Aral's doctor to repair his dragon radar, which was fixed with the help of the doctor's son. Goku used the radar to locate the nearby Dragon Ball, discovering Bru hiding in the fridge. Bru then captured Aral and threatened Goku, but Aral's charm shone through. Goku, caught off guard by Bru's powers, had his radar taken. In a pivotal moment, Aral kicked Bru, rescuing Goku, followed by a headbutt that sent Bru away. The doctor's son created a new dragon radar for Goku using his powers. Thus concluded the Penguin Village story arc, stirring up nostalgic memories. We'll see you in the next video.